to Tuesday's Thought for the Day. I wanted to read to you today from the Psalms, from one of my favourite Psalms, Psalm 107. I don't know what your favourite passage of the Bible is. Mine has changed over the years. It's changed lots of times, and I think that that's good because it means that you're continually looking at God's Word, and it is continually speaking through God's Spirit into the circumstances of your life. But when I was growing up, certainly my favourite psalm was Psalm 107. So I just want to read to you the first few verses of that psalm. And I want to read it from what's called the Voice Bible. So this is a different translation perhaps than the one that you are used to or have at home. Erupt with thanks to the Eternal, for he is good, and his loyal love lasts forever. Let those redeemed by the Eternal, those rescued from times of deep trouble, join in giving thanks. He has gathered them across the earth, from east and west, from north and south. Some drifted around in the desert and found no place where they could live. Their bellies growled with hunger, their mouths were dry with thirst, their souls grew weak and weary. In their distress they called out to the Eternal, and he saved them from their misery. He showed them the best path. Then he led them down the right road until they arrived at an inhabited town. May they erupt with praise and give thanks to the Eternal in honour of his loyal love and all the wonders he has performed for humankind. He has quenched their thirst and satisfied their hunger with what is good. Whether you take it literally or metaphorically or symbolically, the writer of the psalm is giving us a clear picture of a God who provides for our needs in difficult times. And it may well be that because of the lack of church in the ways that we normally have in recent times, it might be that spiritually your belly is growling and spiritually your mouth is dry because of a lack of water. It may well be that you've had to find different ways to engage, as we all have, with faith. Let me encourage you that tomorrow, which is Wednesday, we're going to be having an 11:30 10-minute prayer service down at the church for the first time. So if you want to come to that, have a coffee before or some lunch afterwards, maybe meet up with some people who are there, then that is available to you tomorrow. But God is a God who leads us along the right paths, the straight paths, the right ways, to see us satisfied and our thirst quenched. And so if you are found in this time of deep trouble, if you have found your life to be a little bit like what the psalmist says here, that your souls grow weak and weary, then today, if that's you, or you feel a sense of connection with those words, then my encouragement to you would be to call out to God and say, Lord, would you show me the right way? Would you lead me on the right paths? Would you show me all the wonders that you've performed? Would you show me your loyal love, that you might erupt in praise to the Eternal? What is the best path that you can arrive in a place where you can settle and be safe? So that's my encouragement to you today, if that's you, to call out on God that he might come and rescue you. And if you've been rescued, if you find yourself in that town, as it were, that settled place at the end of that road in those times of deep trouble, then give thanks to God. Erupt with praise. Let your life be, as it were, that living act of praise to God. And may he continue to show you his wonders in this troubling time. I look forward to speaking to you again tomorrow. But in the meantime, God bless you.